It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And we're underway from Seattle. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further on past their own 30. First down now, ball at the 33. Milrow looking to throw. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
That one good for H. Now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen in a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going play action. He's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, hit it right. No right side, finds Batch. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he'll go down here at the 16. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. From the red zone on first. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Back to the well again. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Hits the slant. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders get the game's first points here in the second. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. There he goes, right sideline. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an excited return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
That's it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
So that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready. 60 average. Bronco 80. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pass play now. Has a man on target to Thornton. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Another Raiders 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Las Vegas 1st down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Design bootleg here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 biceps.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Short pass brought in. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Is Andre Cisco hold him down there?
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolf.
Now it's Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the left, he's got Royal. He's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Milrow, the throw on 4th. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Milrow from the gun. One's complete, right side. And he's taken down at the 30. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
Throwing now, Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10.
Red. 70 Lions. Set. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
Throwing here, Milrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors 70.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's halftime of this this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Reno, 1918.
The third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. Ball in by Arroyo on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Milroe with it on 1st. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, check that. Street.
Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Pass play coming here. Flush down out to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Gets it to him on the screen. Has a big hole left. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They're looking to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Carlson now to add 1 more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Warriors 17. Let's go now. Ready.
Drive begins with a Walker run. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, Milrow. Completed over the middle. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry.
Ready.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready? Cut 19. Cut. Pat to 60. Pat Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's go now. 3.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready, ready, ready.
They give up the gun to Walker. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Trying for it with Milrow. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
Another Seahawks 1st down.
18.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Gross. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Pistol now for Milrow. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready?
Milrow from the gun. Cut near the goal line. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
19, target.
Back to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd down. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the pistol, gives here to Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Viking 18. Ready.
Blown back, it's the handoff. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. So we're down to 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks want to end it in regulation if they can.
Okay.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
70 Rangers. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They send a tight end in motion. Back-to-back carries here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Sending the tight end in motion left. To throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Another carry for it. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They give it to him again. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down. So here's Daniel Carlson with the game in the balance. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
And if you hear that celebration, Kate, over there on the sidelines, it's those defenders celebrating once again. It was their work, their turnover they forced that gave them the chance. Send that kicker out and go win this game.
No to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, one final shot. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And there was no